Imagine a future where supersonic travel is not just limited to fighter jets or experimental aircraft, but part of your everyday life, where a flight from New York to London takes just over 3 hours instead of 7. That future is getting closer, and NASA's X-59 is the key to unlocking it. Welcome back to Next Gen World, where today, we dive into one of the most revolutionary aircraft projects of our time, NASA's X-59 QueSST. The X-59 is not just another sleek-looking jet, it's a symbol of what's possible when engineering meets ambition. Its primary mission? To make supersonic travel over land a reality by solving a decades-old problem: sonic booms. You know, that loud, thunder-like crack that occurs when an aircraft breaks the sound barrier. It's disruptive, it's loud, and for decades, it's the reason supersonic flights have been banned over land. But NASA thinks they can change that narrative forever. Unlike the Concorde, which dazzled the world with its speed but was limited by its boom and efficiency, the X-59 is designed to fly at Mach 1.4, that's over 1,000 miles per hour, without creating that classic, window-rattling boom. Instead, it produces what engineers call a sonic thump, a much softer and less intrusive sound, more like a distant car door closing than an explosion in the sky. Now you might wonder, how is that even possible? The secret lies in its design. The X-59's long, needle-like nose is stretching nearly a third of its 100-foot length is shaped to control how pressure waves move around the aircraft. Normally, these waves merge and crash together, forming that explosive boom. But the X-59's unique shape prevents those waves from ever joining together with such force, dispersing them in a way that softens their impact by the time they reach the ground. Another fascinating detail: the cockpit has no front-facing window. Instead, pilots rely on a state-of-the-art external vision system that uses 4K cameras and augmented reality displays to give a crystal-clear view of what lies ahead. It's futuristic, it's bold, and it shows just how far aerospace technology has come. NASA isn't building the X-59 to carry passengers or cargo. This is a mission-driven aircraft, designed purely to gather data. Its flight tests will help NASA understand how communities on the ground react to its quiet sonic profile. Imagine flying it over dozens of U.S. towns and cities, gathering public feedback, and using that data to help regulators like the FAA and international agencies reshape the rules of supersonic flight. If the feedback is positive and the noise is low enough, we could see a future where commercial supersonic travel is not only allowed but embraced. The implications are massive. Airlines could introduce new, ultra-fast routes. Business trips across continents could become same-day affairs. Global tourism might boom, and our perception of distance could shrink dramatically. And while the X-59 itself won't be a passenger jet, it's setting the blueprint for the next generation of supersonic airliners, a craft that combines speed, silence, and sustainability. Now let's talk about the people behind it. NASA has partnered with Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works, the same legendary team that brought us the SR-71 Blackbird and the U-2 spy plane. These aren't just engineers, they're pioneers of aviation history, and they're betting big on the X-59 to reshape the skies. And yes, it's still experimental. The first test flights are expected to roll out soon, with community testing planned shortly after. It's a slow and careful process, and NASA needs to make sure every aspect is measured, monitored, and fully understood. But the ultimate goal? To hand over the research to the global aviation industry and say, here's how you can go supersonic without the boom. This could lead to a new era in aviation, one that balances speed and environmental responsibility. Supersonic planes of the future may use sustainable aviation fuels, cutting emissions while shrinking travel times. And imagine if commercial flights one day match the speed and silence of the X-59. That dream is what's guiding this mission. So, what does this mean for us, the everyday traveler? In 10 or 15 years, the sound barrier may no longer be a barrier at all. You could board a plane in Los Angeles and step off in Tokyo just 6 hours later with no boom shaking the skies along the way. NASA's X-59 is a reminder that science fiction isn't always fiction. Sometimes, it's just the future waiting to arrive. At Next Gen World, we believe in exploring those frontiers, so where imagination meets engineering, and where dreams take flight. Thanks for watching, and if you're as excited about the future of flight as we are, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Next Gen World for more content on the cutting edge of technology, science, and the human spirit.